Hi everyone, this is Anna at Migrant Doctor Mom, and thank you for joining me today. Today's video is just to show you how a typical regional town looks like in Australia. I know I have said time and time again that sometimes you may be called upon as somebody that has moved into Australia to be and to live and work in a regional hospital, especially, if you are a doctor, you like working in small towns, or you're any other employee really that would like to live in a rural hospital or rural city, in a regional town. And a lot of the questions that I've been getting is, some people ask me how rural is rural, because sometimes when people talk about rural and regional, they imagine the rural and regional very, depending on where you are. There are various classifications of regional places. M2, which is the Monash classification, M2, M3, M4, and M5. The farther away you are from the city, the farther the number, like M5. And so on today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of the regional towns that I really love. And it is Geraldton. So I'm currently in Geraldton, and I'm going to show you around so you have a bit of an idea of how a regional town looks. And in general, Australia tends, even the most regional towns have the basic necessities. To me, what's important is, have schools for the kids, so that's primary and high schools. Have a place to get your grocery, to buy your native foods like an African shop or something like that. A place where you can, go to church, a place that has, places of entertainment. There are people that fancy going to places to have a meal, people that fancy going out to the club, people fancy different things. And I feel like most of the regional towns are still able to offer that. Geraldton being, when you look at the Monash classification, is M3, so it has the basic necessities. It has the regional hospital, one regional hospital, and then it has St. John of God, Geraldton. And the regional hospital, I feel, has all that you need, not all, but majority of what you need in a hospital. So hopefully I can manage to drive past and show you, and as we go along I'll probably mention one or two things. So depending on where you will be going for work or with your family or whatever it is that you want to do in a regional town, I just want to show you that it's not as bad as it sounds. Some people may think when I say regional, it's all, there's nothing. No, they are the amenities that you need, the basic shops that you need, the schools for the kids, hospitals for those who are unwell, and generally, you need good roads, you need security, and that sort of thing. So at the end of the day, depending on where you are, you still be able to lead a decent life. And this, like a place like Geraldton, is a place I've lived for many years, and yeah, it is here where my heart is. I love Geraldton because it is a small town. We know each other. I think the last time I read, it's like 35,000 people. I could be wrong, but around 35,000 people. So it's not as small, because there's some towns that are really small. Everybody knows each other. And the thing with Geraldton is, if I go to the shops, I'll meet at least somebody that I know. And so you can't call in sick if you're not sick. Okay, you cannot call in if you're not sick, because wherever you go, you meet somebody there that you kind of know. So that's the beauty of small towns. So come on, drive with me. I'm going to show you a few little places that I always look for when I'm in Geraldton, and probably show you some of the schools, and then show you the hospital. And so that if you're a doctor and you've been thinking about, and just so you know, Geraldton is one of the WBA spots. For those of you who really are looking for a WBA spot, Geraldton is a very good hospital. I love it. It's well supported. That's why I did my WBA. And obviously, try your luck, apply. If you see an application, they're looking for RMOs or they're looking for doctors in one of the works hospitals like Geraldton, please apply. It is a lovely place to work. I love it. I love it. I love it. And yeah, too much of me talking, so I'm gonna start off driving so that I show you. And where I'm starting my driving is one of the centers I came. If you want electronics, there's the Good Guys behind me, and then there's Spotlight. You can get the basic necessities that you need. You see, like bedding, you can get, if you're somebody that loves crafts, you can get crafts from there. And generally there is a camping shop called Camping and Fishing Getaway Outdoors. There's a fitness center, there's a pet barn, and behind me there's the Repco, where you, if you need, when you live in Australia and you're a man, you may actually have to learn how to sometimes repair your car. And Repco is one of the places that you can get what you need. You can get the supplies that you need for your car. So yeah, let's just drive, and I'll probably just turn the camera so that you see where I'm going. So there we go. So this is Geraldton. This is Geraldton. So generally the places to get electronics would be the Good Guys, and at the moment or sometimes they have sales, so you can look out for those sales if you want supplies for the house. So if you want things like let's say washing machine, or you want, let's say, your kettle, speakers, you can come to Good Guys in Geraldton. Unfortunately, Geraldton, I think, doesn't have JB Hi-Fi. That's another place that you can buy electronic supplies from. The other place that you can get electronic supplies in Geraldton is probably Harvey Norman, but the cost may be a little bit steep. I think I could be wrong. So this area is sort of called the Geraldton Homemaker Center, and that's where we've been. Those are some of the places that you can find in this place. Like any other regional town or any town in Perth, you need to be careful on the roads. You can get, as you can see ahead, there's a camera, and then the street lights. So at the end of the day, you still need to obey the road signs, the speed limits, so you don't get tickets. And that's the other beauty of living in Australia. So you see, I remember at home, like when we lived in Africa, sometimes when you are stopped, I'm just gonna get here and see something first. Give me a minute, just a quick minute to check something. I feel like my camera is shaking too much. Oh dear, my windscreen is not clean. I'm not too sure why. So like I was saying, you have to obey the rules of the road. So you'll notice there are lights everywhere, and then there's a speed limit. So one way that I find easy is obviously be keen, but sometimes you can also, if you have a car that is able to, beep when you're over, almost, going over the speed or something like that, you want to try. Or on that side there is the Young Motors, so if you needed a car that's either used or new, you can actually get a car from there. So that's one of the places people can get a car, the Young Motors. And then around here there are a few other shops. There's the Auto One, where you can get also, supplies. There's a carpet place there. And up ahead there is the Aldi. So Aldi is one of the places where you can get, food, grocery. You can get meats. I think when I'm in Geraldton, because I can't get to the butchers or anything like that, I get, most of my, meats, most of my chicken. That's Aldi. Just gonna check. That's Aldi up there. You can get what you need from Aldi. It's a nice place to shop as well. So one of my favorite shops for buying grocery is Spadshed, but unfortunately Spadshed is not in Geraldton. So Spadshed owners, please come to Geraldton. Okay, please come to Geraldton. Okay, all right. So you see those lights ahead? Those lights ahead have ever surprised me. I think the only fine I have ever gotten since I came to Australia were on these lights. It's not because I was speeding, but it's because they had changed the speed limit up there, and I'd not realized that they had changed the speed limit. So obviously, yeah, I had to pay a fine for that. So let's go. I don't like how my windscreen looks, so I may actually have to stop again and attend to it. I don't know whether I should put a bit of heat on it to dry it. I'll try that, see if it's gonna work. The speed limit, you'll notice most of the built-in areas, the speed limit is 50 meters an hour. Guys, look down there. Look how pretty Geraldton is. It's a beautiful little town. Just look. I'm gonna have to go home fast and sort out this windscreen. I don't like how it looks. Probably the other place I could do this, I think, would be at the fuel station. Actually, that may be a better option. So let's go this way. I was gonna show you the IGA, the Geraldton IGA. Let me actually show you fast. Don't mind my windscreen, I know it's annoying. That's where the IGA writers is. Oh, it is actually drying up. See how this windscreen goes. It's really annoying me. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to. And if you can see up ahead, that's where you can return your bottles. You can return your bottles for money, I'm gonna. Oh my goodness, look at that young man. He's driving his bike and he's on his phone. How sweet. Okay, all right, let's get back into it. So now I'm gonna take us back to the main shopping center for Geraldton. So this was IGA writers. So this, I like IGA as well, because the beauty of IGA is it closes, you find one of them closes at 9, the other one closes at 10. There are two in Geraldton. So there's IGA writers and IGA Queens. So if you're looking for the international foods, let's say you're looking for your saza or your ugali or maize meal, you can find them in such places. Or if you're looking for fresh fish in Geraldton, where else if I was in Perth, I would go to the African shop to get my fish. In Geraldton, unfortunately, there's no proper African shop, so you have to get your fish from either IGA or yeah, mostly IGA, to be honest. Yeah, so some of the fast foods in Geraldton, there's a Pizza Hut just ahead. Yeah, and I always forget how this little place ahead of us is called. I think it's Queen Elizabeth Seniors Community Center, so where the seniors come to do their stuff. And that's the other beautiful thing about Australia. So they try to engage their seniors, so they will meet up, they will have a cuppa, they will do crafts. So that's the second IGA. That's the IGA called IGA Queens. And this is like our little shopping center. So our post office is here. Our, you know, what do you call it? What's the name? Woolworths. Woolies is here. Subway. If you love shopping women clothes, there's Noni B. There's yeah, and right on my right hand side there is McDonald's, and this is the Geraldton, I think, library. Yeah, it's a library. It's the Geraldton Regional Art Gallery. So this is where the gallery is in Geraldton. So this is only a glimpse of the regional town. So don't be nervous if someone tells you you have a job in a regional town. It is actually a nice place to stay. Okay. The one good thing I like about Geraldton is it's family oriented. So it may not have as many activities like Perth, but it has the basic activities for families. Occasionally there are movie nights for families. Where I'm driving towards is called the Foreshore. So at the Foreshore now, you know, it's next to the where the water bodies are, or the ocean. So it's a nice place to just, you know, either walk. One day I'm gonna walk there and show you. So either, you know, a nice place to just walk around, have, you know, coffee with your friends at the dorm, or just sit on the sand and watch the sunset and the sunsets in the regional towns. Not only Geraldton, but, like, you know, if you've lived in Southwest, you know, like Bunbury, I love the sunsets. Oh my goodness, the sunsets are to die for. You know, those orange clouds, you can definitely see them in these regional towns. Geraldton, you know, the Southwest region as well. One of the days I'm going to show you. So this is our town, Geraldton town. Is it town or city? Geraldton. Okay, Geraldton. Gero, we call it Gero. So you can find cotton on that has clothes for the kids. You can find Brockman's. You can find a little baking place. You see the art. This is, I think, done by, you know, I don't know whether it's the Aboriginal community, to be honest. But yeah, so that's it here. This is Geraldton. Yeah. This is it, guys. And Geraldton as well has like a little, you know, cinema place. I'll be honest, I think I've only gone there like twice. It's called the Orana Cinemas. I'm going to show you. Piper Lane is one of the nice places to have brekkie. Provincial, I think it's a club. But then I hear they make very good wood pizzas. And sometimes I like to have breakfast in that little cafe flower. It has very good, you know, breakfast. Yeah. So this is it. This is Jero. If you keep going ahead, you're gonna get to, actually maybe let me drive there. You actually can get to the port. Yeah, you can get to the port and see, you know, Geraldton is a coastal city, so obviously there's the port. Yeah, and for KFC lovers, there's KFC in Geraldton. Yeah, and I'm just gonna show you this place. It's called, I think, the Storman Gardens. Storman Gardens. Is it Storman or is it Storman? I think Anyway, I don't know. Can't remember. I'll tell you shortly. So this is where, if there are functions in Geraldton, like let's say, you know, multicultural events, this is where it goes down. And those who have camper vans and stuff like that, they keep their camper vans in this area. So this area, all the area that you see is for camper vans. Australians love camping, by the way, you know, so they have provision for a place to park, so they can bring their cars and their camper vans, and you know, maybe for a refreshment. And you find such places have a place where you can shower, a place you can, you know, yeah. So this is the Store Gardens. Oh, I think something is happening here today. What is going on? Let's see. I can see a bit of the Aboriginal community. Hi, careful, careful. All right. Oh my God, that was scary. That little boy. Okay. All right. What's going on today? I can see lots of people. Let me actually check what's going on. I don't think I'll be able to park there. I think there was a bit of like fitness class that's over, so I have to be very careful here, because sometimes, you know, people are not careful. Yeah, they're called Store Gardens. I was actually right, Store Gardens. Okay, so you can see it has a place for the kids to play. It has a little place that's enclosed for the kids to play basketball. So you can rest assured your little ones are safe in there. Yeah, and if you're visiting and you want to know where to go, there's a place here, the visitor center, where you can come, in the library you can come and they can tell you, you know, the places to go. And then there's a Geraldton Yacht Club. There's a yacht club here as well. So look, it looks like a small town, but really it has a lot to offer. So if you are having second thoughts about taking a job, and you know, sometimes some of the regional towns have, you know, advantages, and the main advantage being, you know, sponsorship of visas. You'd find a lot of the regional visas that are available, and some of them actually lead towards permanent residents. And sometimes I hear people saying, oh, I don't want to go regional, I don't want to do this. But I always say, as an immigrant, what you want to assure yourself and your kids is that, you know, the way the visas can change, overnight, lots of changes with visa applications. You want to make sure that, your family is secure. You want to make sure that at least you have that permanent residence or you have citizenship, and then that way you can sort of, take a sigh and relax. So as you can see, I'm not sure if you can see down there. I don't want to get out of the car, guys. I'm sorry. Can you see the ocean? Can you see the ocean from here? Let me see if I can zoom in. Can you see the blue ocean? Let me just do that. Look at the ocean. It's just right there. Imagine, where else in Perth you have to travel for at least 30-40 minutes to get to, sometimes depending on where you live. Look, the beach is just there. Look at all the water. And then the families are walking there, there's a barbecue place as well. So really, it depends on what you want, to be honest. Let no one lie to you that, let no one discourage you from going regional, especially if you have a target, So, if you're a doctor and you've been offered a job in a regional hospital for some time, take it. Come on. Especially, just showcasing to you that, regional towns are beautiful. Regional towns are lovely as well. So there we go. So that's the dome on my left hand side. For whatsoever reason. And this is the new place called the Foreshore Lounge. I have never been actually, but I think some of my colleagues come here for the trivia night. It looks full, so it's probably must be a very good place to eat out. So okay, all right. So the next place that I'm going to show you, for those that love eatery places, oh, that's the beach. Oh my god, the water. I wish I had someone that could show you that side. The water, oh my goodness, it's just so relaxing. I think on my right hand side, I think is the courts and the police station. Now I'm going to show you one of the other places where you can have a decent meal. It's called the Skeeters. So you can go and have a meal there. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, for your love, for the subscription. How about we try and meet, say before New Year, Anna, we are gonna get it to, get our subscribers up, our views up. And I think for me, it's not, it's just the joy of knowing that someone has found something on my channel, has found some information that they needed. That's what keeps me going. And sometimes I'm like, why are you even doing this? Just stop. That's the Mantra Hotel, Geraldton, by the way. And at the very end there's a little stairs you can see. Can you see that? Can you see? That's the Skeeters. So if you go up there, there's a lovely hotel there that gives you a view to the marina with the boats, and it's really pretty. It's really, really pretty. So if you're in Geraldton, you can have a meal there, and yeah, essentially. Cool. So like I was saying, thank you so much for your subscription, guys. Thank you so much for the views, for the people that comment, for the people that ask questions, because that's how I know what to cover. And like I said earlier, I am driving around Geraldton because someone told me or was asking how regional towns are, So this is me, This is me driving around so that I actually show you how this place is. So I love Geraldton. The sunrises and the sunset in Geraldton are to die for. Anywho. Where else do you think I should go? Oh, I was gonna show you one other thing that I love about Geraldton. Can you see the courthouse on that side? Oh, my camera is facing the other side. Anyway, it's fine. I am gonna show you the churches, like the Catholic Church, like the Anglican. I think it's on my way, and then I'm gonna show you Geraldton Regional Hospital. So if you're wanting to see where Geraldton Regional Hospital is, stay put, guys, stay put. Let's go see what Geraldton has to offer. Yeah, I'm so excited. You know. So, oh, let me not. Ako kanyonyi nikikagonga. Hey, itakuwa mbaya. You know the way people here value animals. Hey, I need to be careful. Alright, so that's the Geraldton Art Gallery. I think there is a bit of Aboriginal art as well in there. There's a bit of Aboriginal art as well, which is really good. You should see. I don't know if you guys know Aboriginal art. It is lovely art. I don't know, they are just gifted. These guys are gifted. They can make art with sand, they can make art on clothes, like you know. So this is where some of the banks are. NZ Bank, Commonwealth Bank is here, and like I said, there is Woolworths, Reject Shop, Rivers, Noni B. What's the other shop that's here? Let me think. And then on my right hand side there's the Mazda Geraldton. So if you're looking to buy a car, whether new or old, that's the place to come, and you'll get a car. Yeah, so this is Geraldton, beautiful Geraldton. I don't think I'll get enough time to show you the schools, but as I drive past, if I may, next to the Catholic Church there's Nego Catholic School, which is a school that's from, I think, pre-primary, pre-primary all the way to year 12, and it's on my right hand side here at this roundabout. I would have gone right. Look at that Catholic Church, guys, at night. It is a sight. Look at that, guys. Look at that Catholic Church. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. You should see it at night. And on the left side again is the Queen Elizabeth place. You should see this church at night, guys, with the lights. Oh my goodness. Yeah, maybe I'll take a photo of it at night. It is amazing. So this is the other school. I think it's called Francis Xavier or something, Saint Xavier. It's a primary school though. And on coming up, that is the church. That's the Anglican Church. So if you're an Anglican and you live in Geraldton, that's the place you can find a church. And then the other church that's in Geraldton, I think, is Sun City. That's Pentecostal. So if you're Pentecostal, you can find a church there. And I think there's Forward in Faith as well. I will need sort of, you know, I think they meet locally, yeah. But it's also a place where you can worship if you're a believer. So guys, I'm taking you to the hospital, the Geraldton Regional Hospital. This is a place that has nurtured me. Oh my goodness, guys, this place has nurtured me. It holds a very special place in my heart. Yeah, I've made friendships in this hospital. I have my centers. It is, you know, I always come back and again and again and again if I have an opportunity. Yeah, so that's Geraldton Regional Hospital. It's Geraldton Regional Hospital. So starting all the way from here, as you can see, hopefully my camera will give it justice. Try anchor it, my camera. So that's Geraldton Region. As you can see, that's the emergency department, that's the main entrance, and obviously lots of car parking space. Guys, I have to show you a place where I stayed when I did my clinical observership. I don't know if you guys can see. Maybe when we come back I'll show you. That's where I stayed. You see, I was very near the hospital, so I could even, you know, come back in the evening. As much as I wasn't rostered or anything, I would still come back in the evening. Oh my goodness. So oh yeah, that was something. Yeah, look at our hospital here. Yeah, and I'm going to show you the cancer center. It's a new place that was built to cater for the cancer patients in the Midwest region. This has been so good for the people that live in Geraldton. At least they don't have to go to the city. They don't have to go to the city to get treatment. So that's our West Cancer Center. Yeah, it is so good that this important service can be provided in Geraldton Regional. So yeah, so what happens here is, you know, the oncologists come out here. We do, I think they do lots of things. They offer chemo, they offer infusions for things like multiple sclerosis, for things like MS, for things like Crohn's disease. So it is a very good service. It has, in my opinion, the few short time I've worked here, it has made a huge, oh guys, look at Geraldton, you know, guys, look how the sun sets on this hospital so prettily. That's it. So much parking. By the way, a lot of hospitals pay for parking for staff, like $3 or whatever dollars it is they pay. In Geraldton Regional, you actually do not pay anything. There's free parking, and that's one of the beautiful things about working in Geraldton. So yeah, so that's me again. I am just driving and showing you the Geraldton emergency. Look how pretty it looks. I know they are hoping to expand the hospital, and it's been in the news multiple times, but it hasn't happened yet. But yeah, such is life. But hopefully it will continue to grow and grow and grow and grow. That's the main entrance. Those are the new sliding doors, and this is Geraldton. Guys, you see that little building up there? Look at it nicely. That building is where I lived when I did my clinical observership in Geraldton. Again, it has, I joke and I say, hey, the number of, if you can quantify tears, the number of prayers I made in that little room of mine. And the tears and the homesickness, it was on another level. But they say in my Swahili language, mtaka cha mvunguni sharti ainame. If you want something that's under the table or under the bed, you have to kneel or bend or do whatever it is to get it. So you have to go an extra mile and get it. And in retrospect, it was all worth it. If you look right ahead, that's Nagle Catholic School, like I had mentioned, and you can take your kids there as well. Oh, I forgot to say, there is another church here called Lighthouse. Lighthouse is one of the other churches that you can come to. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That's Geraldton. I haven't finished the entire Geraldton. Maybe one of the other days yeah, I'm gonna show you Geraldton. That's just, you know, part of Geraldton per se. There is another hospital in Geraldton, St. John of God, Geraldton. It's a smaller hospital. It doesn't do acute medicine per se, but it's providing a good service to the regional hospital because by the Geraldton is windy, so I'm gonna close my windows. It provides a good service because you know, that's where you know, palliative patients go and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a good place. So that's Geraldton, St. John of God, Geraldton Regional. Nice place, really nice place to you know, good service to the regional hospital. So I didn't mention in Geraldton there's also a TAFE. You guys know what TAFE is, right? What is TAFE in school? In full, I think tertiary something education. My goodness, I don't even know what TAFE is in school. In full, someone once called TAFE TAFE. So yeah, so that's it. I want to go and end my day or my drive at the beach, the Takula beach, just to, you know, I love just walking on the sand. I don't swim in the ocean. No way. I like just walking along the beach, putting my legs in the sand. So that's what I'm going to do, really. I haven't been to this beach in the recent past, so yeah, it's gonna be good. So that's Geraldton. If you have young ones, they can work in these fast foods. Yeah, they can work in these fast foods. Yeah, and I say that because children in Australia can be allowed to work as early as 14 years old, and they usually are on the minimum wage anyway. They usually get a junior space, so not much. You can find some of them getting like $11 an hour, or you know, $10 an hour or something like that. But I think it's good. It's good for your kids to start working a bit early, even if it's one session a week, because it gives them the discipline of working. It gives them, you know, the virtues of work, so that they know that you work to get what you need. It also gives them, you know, virtues like, you know, team membership, responsibility, financial saving, and stuff like that. So I think yeah, and I've experienced, you know, situations where my eldest didn't, you know, start working early, but my youngest, my middle one, has started working early. So, and from my experience, it's good for them to start working early, so that it gives them a bit of, you know, what do you call it? You call it what? It gives them a bit of experience and networking and references as well. So yeah, so if you are in a position and you want your kids to work, they don't have to work every day, obviously. Allow them to work even if it's one day a week, so that they know, hey, life is not easy. Life is not easy. So yeah, discipline and hard work and being reliable at work and stuff like that. I think it's a virtue that's worth teaching your kids. And when I come from the beach, I hope it won't be too dark. I am gonna show you Wandina Estate. I love Wandina because it has beautiful houses, beautiful homes, and the drive down as you look at the beach, it is heavenly. It is heavenly. It is heavenly. And imagine the people that live in those homes with those views. Oh my goodness. So I have to show you Wandina, and I have to show you the drive down so that you see how beautiful, how beautiful, how beautiful these places are. So, oh, actually, maybe I should have shown you before. Yeah, I think I'll show you before I go to the beach, just in case I get to the beach and it's very, very late. So this is Seacrest, Wandina. I want you to see how beautiful this little suburb is. It's a lovely suburb, especially at night. You know, I love just, you know, driving down and, you know, and experiencing, you know, seeing that lovely, 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 lovely sea line. I really love it. So I think I may only be able to show you from one side, this side, when I'm coming back. And then there's another side that maybe I can show you another time. I don't know if I will show you again. But yeah, that's what I think. I actually lived in this place when I worked in Geraldton. I lived in Wandina. I loved Wandina. It has a primary school. It doesn't have a high school though. It has a primary school that's quite good. Primary public school. It's quite good. So someone may be asking if the schools in Geraldton. So the schools in Geraldton, we have public schools and we have private schools, and then we have primary, and we have, oh my god, look at that house on the right side. I really wanted it. I applied for it. I didn't get it. Oh my god, I didn't get it, but that's okay. It turned out okay because then I got a better house to rent, so that was good. So like I was saying, they are public primary high schools, and then there is private schools. Private schools tend to have primary and secondary. So for Christian schools, there's Geraldton, we used to call it Rehoboth Christian College, but at the moment I think it's Geraldton Christian College, GCC. And then there is, oh my god, Grammar, Geraldton Grammar School, which is a very nice school as well. And Nego, which is a Catholic school. Okay. I love this street. I lived on this street for many years. I think 2 years. Not very many, but 2 years. I'm not gonna tell you, but my house was on this block. It was lovely. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen my former house. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay. My house, I used to live on this street. And I used to love how Christmas they used to put up lights, you know. Anyway, I was telling you about the schools. So, the schools, so you can take your kids. So, the private schools, obviously, there is a private fee. And the public schools, there is, if you're a permanent resident or a citizen, there's a small fee that you pay, which is, I wouldn't say it's much, it's probably minimal. So depending on what you want for your kids, you can take them to public or you can take them to private as well. All right, so that's Wandina Primary. It's a lovely little school, public. Wandina, you know, has a lot of, you know, professionals, you know, the nurses, the doctors, you know, the migrant community lives here quite a lot. And you, as you know, they are quite, you know, people that are working and stuff like that. So it's a nice little suburb, nice to live in. Yeah. So remember guys, we're going to the beach, and then I'm gonna show you. I used to love this drive, you know, it is so serene, especially in the evenings when the breeze is there and the sun is setting. It is, and then you look at the, oh my god, yeah, hopefully, I don't think, can you see how the light is coming seeing this every day. Oh my god, I just feel like I have to show you that side. Guys, look at how serene this place is. Can you guys see? Can you guys see the water? Oh my god. Anyway, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. I can't believe it. It's over. Anyway, so we are back to Brand Highway. Our view is done. Done. But you can still see a little bit of the. I can't zoom in because obviously I'm driving. But yeah, you can see the water from here as well. And that's where we are going. Hopefully it's not too windy. And that's the thing with Geraldton. Geraldton can be very, very windy. Very windy. Very, very windy. But that's why, you know, I sometimes I feel like the summers are not too bad in Geraldton because of the wind. All right. Starting to get tired. Okay, I need to remember the entrance to the beach. I haven't been in a long time. I think it's here. I think it's here. And then I need to go all the way at the end. Oh my god, look at how that sunset is coming along. I need to remember how we used to get to the beach from. I haven't been to this beach in a long time. So there's parking here. We can actually park here. So I'm assuming if I am parking here, I'm assuming the way to the beach is this way anyway. So let's see. Let's see. I haven't been here for such a long time. Hopefully I can hear the sound of the beach. Let's see. There's no one here today. Oh my god, Takula Beach. Warning. Oh my god, I hope I don't meet a snake. Ha! God help me. You know, these Australian snakes can surprise you. Okay, let's do this, guys. But hey guys, every beach you go to normally has a warning. So let's see this warning. It says strong currents. Let me zoom in. Steep dunes, damping waves, gutters, shallow sandbars. So we need to be careful. Okay? All right. Let's do this. Oh my god, I'm here alone. I'm a bit nervous. As long as I don't meet a snake, I'm good. No snakes. Go away. Go away, snakes. I don't want a snake. You know, I normally see on videos people have put snakes in the dishwasher, snakes on in the toilet. I've been lucky, but let me not jinx it because I'm going to the beach alone. Oh, can you hear the waves? No snakes. Oh my god, guys, look at those sand, how it looks so pretty. scared to look on the sand because I'm scared of snakes. I don't want surprises. Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous. So if I got beaten up by a python or something, what am I gonna say I was doing on this beach all alone? Will I be alive to ask those questions? To be asked, I mean. Oh my God, guys. Look at this beach. And I'm enjoying it all by myself. Look. Amazing. 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 There's the pot up there. Oh my goodness. I can't believe. Guys, look. Guys, look at that sunset. Woohoo! So for you that love activities of the beach, you know, kiting, what do you call it? Is it wind surfing? Whatever it is. Geraldton is a good place because of the wind. There's so much wind. Too much wind. Oh, look at the waves. Oh my God. This is heaven. Heavenly. Heavenly. Look at that sand, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna sit out here. Hopefully a snake doesn't find me. That is the biggest thing. So okay, I better finish this video so then I can enjoy myself and just gaze upon this beauty that is God. I better just, let me just finish off this video. So guys, just to finish off this video, as you can see, regional towns are beautiful places. It's not like when people say, I'm working in the Bundus or, at home when we say I'm working, in the region, in the rural places, it can be really rural without, what you need, without the supplies, without support. But the beauty of here in Australia, regardless where you are, you can feel, a bit of confidence knowing that some regional towns like Geraldton will give you the support as a junior doctor. It will give you support, you'll find anyone, any migrant really, settling in is easy because, it is multicultural. So I guess let me just summarize and tell you the benefits of working in a regional hospital or in a rural community, and what my experience was living here. So then you can, when you're deciding, you can factor this in. So number one is proximity. Most of the regional hospitals, everything is so proximal. I mean, I'm at the beach. Less than 10 minutes, I'm at the beach, Less than 10 minutes, I'm at work. Less than 10 minutes, I'm in the city shopping. Less than 10 minutes, my kids are in school, So I found everything to be very, very proximal. Everything was so near, Number two was the fact that it is multicultural, A place like Geraldton is very, very multicultural. You can find, various communities. You can find the Philippines, the Egyptians, not Philippines, sorry, actually, people from Philippines. You can find the Egyptian community, you can find the Kenyan community, Zimbabwean community, the multicultural community, the Italians, everyone, can get a piece of their community here. Number three was the fact that, as a career person, there is room for growth, there's room to learn, there's room to work closely, there is room to get mentors here, people that will work with you, people that can support you now and in future. And I've never shied off from saying some of my references to date, and that's about 6 years later, are from this place. And look, they have become more than just colleagues. They are like family to me. There are people that I look up to. There are people that I can call when I'm in need. There are people that will advise me on matters financial, on matters life, on matters raising kids. So I love the fact that, in this place you can grow, you can be a better version of yourself. Number four, there are activities for the kids. Your kids can go outdoors, they can come to the beach, your kids can go for soccer, your kids can learn sports like, boxing, karate, dancing. There is a piece of, activity for every child, and you just need to, reach out and find out. Number five is the availability of resources, be it the shops. Yes, we don't have big shops like Maya's or whatever, but we have basic shops, like we have Kmart, we have Woolies, we have IGA, we have Coles, we have, the places for eating, places, it's not as, not too much clubs for people that love clubbing, but I'm sure there's a bit of nightlife as well here in Geraldton. So, if you have been, second guessing yourself, wondering how when we say regional, working regional, don't think it's a bad place to work, that you're going to be thrown out in God knows where. No, there is actually life out here. There's actually, good opportunities. There is, your career can grow, and above everything else, there are opportunities for sponsorship, visa sponsorship and stuff like that. So if you're having second doubts, come on, you can do this. You can set your targets right and decide, I'm gonna go regional for a year or two, get what I want, and then go wherever I want. I always say, at the end of the day, as soon as you put your things in place, you have your permanent residence, you have a general registration, you have settled in your career, either is whatever career you're doing. As soon as you settle in, your kids have a basis, and you find grounding in terms of having permanent residence, then you are good to go. So come on, guys, I'm gonna leave you because I want to meditate and I want to enjoy this scenery. But thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing with your friends and family. Keep it here. Look out for another. I'm hoping to do this a little bit more. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks again. Blessings. Bye.